So this is one of my oil paintings called The Death Clock. I started it in 1995, and somebody that I knew was like my step-grandfather, who was like my real grandfather. He had died, and it was the first experience I had with somebody dying. So it's like a cloud, kind of goes through. I got some kind of oceanic, wavy, sky-esque thing there. Got a lot of bricks in the background in different colors. There's actually an eye in there looking out. And not necessarily warlocks, not necessarily angels. There's wood right there. And there's some kind of flower blooming. Something about the cycle of life. It's been a long time. If I really thought about it, I could figure it out. But it's also like a vessel, gauges. That was supposed to be a piece of wood, like rings, lineage rings in the tree, in the cross section. I was really into these yin-yang sei signs of a rectangular shape rather than round ones. Some kind of urchin growing. For me to finish it, I got to be in a better spot because oil paint takes a long time to dry, from my experience. But it's got texture. You could just imagine how much it would cost to make a Van Gogh style painting today, because you'd have to buy a lot of paint. They're so thick. If you ever saw one in person, it's absolutely amazing and beautiful. And, there's a lot of snakes and stuff in there. A lot of snakes, and got some grapefruit kind of stuff in there. And it's a whole cycle of stuff going on. I love mailboxes. One of my favorite things to paint and draw is mailboxes. There's an alligator. There's a lot of reoccurring stuff. I have other images and paintings with that in there. Of course, I love trees. And I guess that's like the timeline. And they're just dropping off. Okay, so then it gets soaked into life. It's like a resurrection kind of, recycle life in a way. And that was a peanut. It's been on there since that long. And nothing happened to it. It's been folded up for a while. You can tell how beautiful the oil color holds up. Acrylics haven't been around as long, so they may last longer. I don't know. But nothing ate that. And there's a devil man right there. Devil man molesting. See his face? He's bad. He's bad. He's a snaky guy. And there, he's going up. Feeding Satan. There's got other paintings with that shape in there. There's no saint in there. There's something absent. More snakes and a lot of machinery. And that's actually Satan right there. See, he's got like a little spring, and he's just a fix. He's constantly masturbating. He's got the over death. A snake, yet it's a sperm. And I actually met this dude once, and he had like giganticism in his hands and feet. He was a pretty cool dude. He was actually in a wheelchair because it took his body over and he couldn't function, but I never got to roast with him. In his woods, you could see how I made that. Anyway, yeah, there was going to be some toxicity in there. Starting to crack and come off now. It's an old painting. There's one of my other favorite things to paint and draw is hourglasses. Endless time, another plateau, another ridge, another shadow of a mailbox. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm just gonna put something there. And so that's the death clock right there. It's the death clock. And the grandfather that died, he was from New Zealand. My grandmother used to live over there. And he taught me how to use a slingshot. And he used to kill rabbits. He used to call them hares. We got to kill the hares so we could eat. Yes, but anyway. So that's it. It's a death clock. Most people are going to like to focus on that. But it's not a friendly picture in many senses, but that's what it's about. How about I leave you with a nice vat of fruit.